In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on November 1st, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Orlando Magic versus Oklahoma City Thunder. The Orlando Magic head west to begin the week to take on the Oklahoma City Thunder in Oklahoma. Orlando is off to a 1-6 start as they try to acclimate a young roster to the rigors of the NBA. Oklahoma City, which lost Chet Holmgren to a season-ending foot injury before the second pick in the draft, was even able to get in his first training camp, has started off 3-3 with an equally young roster. The Orlando Magic have really struggled to get going this season as they've lost 6 of their first 7 games overall, and they will be hoping to bounce back after getting beaten by the Mavericks in a 114-105 road loss on Sunday. Paolo Banchero led the way with 18 points. Ball added 16 points with 11 rebounds and 3 blocks, while Wendell Carter Jr. and R.J. Hampton scored 15 points apiece. As a team, the Magic shot 45% from the field and 11 of 29 from the three-point line as they set the tone with 34 points in the first quarter and kept pace with the Mavericks until the fourth quarter, where they managed just 22 points to allow the Mavericks to slip away. The Orlando Magic are averaging 106 points on 45.5% shooting and allowing 110 points on 44.4% shooting. The Orlando Magic are shooting 30.5% from beyond the arc and 75.7% from the free throw line. The Orlando Magic are allowing 34.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.6 rebounds per game. Meanwhile, the Oklahoma City Thunder have been in great shape as they will be looking to build on their current 3-game win streak after outlasting the Mavericks in a 117-111 overtime road win on Saturday. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way with 38 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. Darius Bazley and Isaiah Joe each scored 15 points, while Luguentz Dort chipped in with 16 points. As a team, the Thunder shot 49% from the field and a miserly 5 of 25 from the three-point line, but they played terrific defense and were able to get plenty of support from their reserves, who outscored the Mavericks reserves by 50-27. The Oklahoma City Thunder are averaging 112 points on 43.7% shooting and allowing 111 points on 46.3% shooting. The Oklahoma City Thunder are shooting 29.5% from beyond the arc and 78.5% from the free throw line. The Oklahoma City Thunder are allowing 32.1% shooting from deep and are grabbing 48.2 rebounds per game. Looking at the betting trends, the Magic are 0-6-1 against the spread in their last 7 road games and 6-13-1 against the spread in their last 20 games overall. The Thunder are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team below .400, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games, and 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings in Oklahoma City. The Magic are 1-7 against the spread in the last 8 meetings overall, and the Magic are 7-3 against the spread in the last 10 meetings in Oklahoma City. The Thunder come into this matchup with 3 straight wins. The key to their success thus far, despite poor shooting both overall and from long range, has been the Thunder's ability to protect the basketball. Oklahoma City is 3rd in the NBA in assist-to-turnover ratio, ensuring them a high number of shots per game to make up for their poor shooting. In addition, the Thunder do an excellent job at chasing down rebounds as they rank 7th in the NBA. Orlando, on the other hand, has struggled without any consistency at the guard position. They are 27th in the league in assist-to-turnover ratio. They will cost themselves a number of possessions which they will be unable to make up for with the 21st worst shooting percentage in the league. Both teams are in the bottom 5 in 3PT shooting, while Oklahoma City does an above-average job at getting to the long-range shooters. What this game will likely come down to is the Thunder's ability to defend the Magic's best player in Banchero. P.F. Luguentz Dort is a big, physical physical defender that will test the 19-year-old's ability to handle on-ball pressure. The Magic are going to be shorthanded once again as Gary Harris, Moritz Wagner, Jalen Suggs, and Cole Anthony are all out, while the Thunder are still missing key players Chet Holmgren and Josh Giddey. While I'm not sure if it lasts long, but the Oklahoma City Thunder are riding a 3-game winning streak and the defensive effort has improved during this stretch. The Orlando Magic are a very young team that doesn't know how to finish games, especially on the road, and they're one of the worst offensive teams in the league, which includes being ranked 28th in scoring and three-point shooting percentage. The Magic have had little to cheer about so far this season and they're just so banged up right now. The Thunder have hit a patch of form. They have home court advantage and an extra day's rest. The Magic are just 1-7 against the spread in the last 8 meetings overall, and I think that trend continues here. The Thunder will utilize their ability to defend on the ball, get out on shooters, and slow down the Magic's top star to get a W in this one. So the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. These two teams rank in the top half of the league in defensive efficiency, while both of these teams are extremely poor perimeter shooting teams. Both are in the bottom 10 in shooting percentage overall and in the bottom 5 in three-point shooting. Not only does Orlando shoot the ball poorly, they turn the ball over frequently. As a result, don't expect the Magic to put up a score in the high 110s. Orlando continues to play without two of their primary playmakers in Anthony and Suggs, which will put more pressure on the rookie Banchero to create his own shots. The Thunder are far more comfortable playing a lower scoring game, so expect them to flourish in a low scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Phoenix Suns. A pair of teams from the Western Conference take the floor in the Valley of the Sun looking to pick up a victory. The Minnesota Timberwolves are on the road as they make the trip west to face the Phoenix Suns Tuesday night. Minnesota comes in off a 107-98 road loss to the Spurs Sunday, losing outright as a 6-point favorite in their previous contest. Phoenix rolled to a 124-109 home victory over Houston Sunday night, covering the line as a 13-point favorite in their most recent game. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Suns own a 77-43 advantage and have won the last 4 meetings. That includes a 125-116 road victory in the most recent meeting back on March 23, 2022. The Minnesota Timberwolves have been in decent form to start the season as they've won 4 of their first 7 games, but they will be hoping to bounce back in this spot after having their 2-game win streak halted by the upstart Spurs in a 107-98 road loss on Sunday. Karl Anthony Towns led the team with 26 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks. Anthony Edwards added 18 points with 6 assists, while Naz Reid chipped in with 11 points on 5 of 7 shooting off the bench. As a team, the Timberwolves shot just 40% from the field and a miserly 4 of 29 from the three-point line as they fell behind by 10 points at halftime and by as many as 19 points in the third quarter. D'Angelo Russell just couldn't get it going as he scored just 10 points while shooting 0 of 7 from the three-point line, while Jalen Noel scored just 2 points on 1 of 8 shooting off the bench. The Minnesota Timberwolves are averaging 115 points on 46.7% shooting and allowing 113 points on 43% shooting. The Minnesota Timberwolves are shooting 31.8% from beyond the arc and 74.1% from the free throw line. The Minnesota Timberwolves are allowing 34.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 49 rebounds per game. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Suns have been in great shape as they've won 5 of their first 6 games, and they will be eager to build on their 4-game win streak after routing the Rockets in a 124-109 win on Sunday. Devin Booker led the way with 30 points and 6 assists. Cameron Johnson added 19 points. Jock Landale added 16 points on 6 of 9 shooting off the bench, while Chris Paul tallied 10 points with 15 assists. As a team, the Suns shot 53% from the field and 12 of 40 from the three-point line as they worked their way to a 9-point lead at halftime before methodically taking apart the Rockets with 34 points in the fourth quarter to make it a blowout. The Phoenix Suns are averaging 119 points on 49.3% shooting and allowing 106 points on 44.5% shooting. The Phoenix Suns are shooting 34.7% from beyond the arc and 81.3% from the free throw line. The Phoenix Suns are allowing 34.2% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.5 rebounds per game. Looking at the betting trends, the Timberwolves are 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 when they allow 100 points or more in their previous game. The Suns are 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 home games and 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. Head Head-to-head, the Timberwolves are 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 meetings overall, and the Timberwolves are 4-9 against the spread in the last 13 meetings in Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton will be out of the lineup after injuring his ankle in Friday's win over New Orleans, removing Phoenix's second leading scorer from the equation. In his absence, the Suns bench made its presence felt versus Houston as Jock Landale poured in 16 points and 7 rebounds in 23 minutes from his center position. Phoenix started Bismack Biyombo in Ayton's place, and he's expected to fill in again for the 24-year-old on Tuesday. However, the Suns will need strong performances from both players against Minnesota's big man tandem of Towns and Gobert. Phoenix was out-rebounded by Houston without Ayton but will need to do better this game. Vinny's defense has been solid as its opponents are shooting just 43%, making second-chance opportunities crucial for Phoenix. The Suns had the scores to win the game without their star center, but this will be their first true test without him after discarding of the young Rockets on Sunday. If you're telling me that the team with the defensive and rebounding advantages is getting points, I'm intrigued. Besides, Phoenix is averaging the 6th fewest possessions per 48 minutes. The Suns haven't played in a close game since losing to Portland over 10 days ago and should expect one from Minnesota, who is a moneyline underdog for the first time this season. So the Minnesota Timberwolves to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Minnesota comes into this game having stayed under the total in 5 of their 7 contests to open the year. The Timberwolves have stayed under the number in both of their road games this season, totaling 222 points against a 226.5-point number against the Thunder before Sunday's 205 points against a number of 236.5 in the loss to the Spurs. Minnesota is 4th in the league in tempo as they run and gun to the tune of 102.5 possessions per contest. Phoenix has split their 6 games in relation to the total this year. The Suns have gone over the number in 3 of their 4 home games on the year, including putting up at least 124 points in each of their last 3 home contests. Phoenix plays at a slow tempo, ranking 26th in the league in that category with 96.9 possessions a night. Still, the Suns are leading the league in offensive rating and they can exploit the Timberwolves' defense, pushing this one past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.